have a culture of corruption and abuse and, violence and oppression, that these murder-suicides continue to happen. Every person that I've actually talked to, even a lesbian woman once told me that you've got to put, your controls. You got to control the other people. That's the only way. The lesbian woman said in order to keep your girlfriend, you've got to always be on them. 24/7, do this, do that. Why aren't you doing this? How come you ain't doing this? And they got to treat them like they're a dumb, ignorant-ass child, like they can't even control themselves. And then if that's how their mothers grew up, and they say, well, that's how it is. I don't know. And so they do act like dumb, ignorant-ass children who can't control themselves, who can't direct themselves. I believe in equality. I believe in freedom. So earlier this year, April 14th, 2015, troopers from Kentucky State Police Post 5 are investigating an apparent murder that occurred last night, 4/13 at 212 Riverview Drive in Warsaw, Kentucky. KSP Post 5 dispatch received a 911 call at approximately 8:39 p.m. about a male complaining of chest pain. Preliminary investigation shows that Anthony Upton, 51, suffered a heart attack and died after being transported to Carroll County Memorial Hospital. Robin Upton, 44 years old, was subsequently discovered by a property owner a short while later with apparent stab wounds. Robin was pronounced deceased on the scene by the Gallatin County coroner. KSP detectives are processing evidence from the scene, and at this time it is not believed a suspect is at large. So, what happened? He killed her. Anthony Upton murdered Robin Upton. Why? She was being mouthy. She was being a bitch. Wasn't doing what she was being told to do. He got used to, you shut up when I tell you what to do, and then she would just shut up, and then, he would get his way. And then one day she says, no, I won't shut up. I'm tired of you fucking pushing me around and bullying me. And he was like, oh, you're going to talk to me like that? Pow, pow. Same exact thing that happened to Marvin Gaye. What's going on? Mother, why are so many people dying? Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Right, one of the most popular R&B sex songs out there. Let's get it on. Let's fuck. Let's love. Let's care about one another. Marvin Gaye, the champion, the warrior. He was a musician. Him and his old man. He bought his father a house. He bought his father a house. And that wasn't good enough. Because he got used to kicking that little bitch-ass slave boy's ass. Shut the fuck up, you little bitch-ass slave boy. And then when that bitch-ass slave boy could not make him happy no matter what he did, one day his dad was picking on his mother and he says, Matt, you need to quit doing that. He got pissed off. There was a conflict. Marvin Gaye pushed his dad to the ground. Well, because of the humiliation, right? Marvin Gaye's father had been beating the shit out of Marvin Gaye his entire fucking life. His entire fucking life. He was kicking that kid's ass. And then one day he stands up. It was like, well, how dare you? You're a little nobody bull. You're nothing. So I will always maintain my authority and domination over you, and you will fucking like it. Just like a rapist. Just like an oppressor. Just like anybody that doesn't give a shit about your life, they want to hurt you. They don't mind taking out your humanity and soul. That's what an oppressor does. In order to love you, they have to create a tool. They got to make you into a tool to be used and deny who you are, deny your humanity. The oppressed, while there is hope there because everything that they do is out of love. They're obedient because they love, and they hope that by being obedient that the oppressor will eventually stop being an asshole. But it actually works the exact opposite. The level at which you submit is a level of injustice that will be perpetuated upon you. So he was humiliated. Marvin Gaye's father had been, he's an old man, fell down to the ground. He'd been kicking his ass his entire life, walks into the other room, grabs a gun, comes back, and shoots Marvin Gaye, the superstar, the champion. What's going on? All those great songs about love and caring and peace. And murdered him. Who the fuck is Marvin Gaye's father? He ain't nobody. He ain't anybody. He never done a fucking thing for himself. Never done a goddamn thing. Just an abuser. A fucking child abuser. That's it. Person who beats up kids. And he eventually does go to jail, but he got parole. So he was allowed to come out and go free. Somebody once asked him from the media, did you ever love your son? And he goes, well, I didn't hate him. That's not hatred? What the fuck you call that? You just fucking killed him. Yeah, you hated him. You despised him. You had nothing but contempt for him his entire fucking life. So if you have a culture and, you know, this is how you all behave, by having these hierarchical relationships, oppressor, oppressed, and then showing the entire world, this is what we do, this is what's right. And then you see Anthony Upton murder his wife, Robin Upton. How do you not connect one with the other? How can you divorce the Uptons from the culture in which they came up? This is Gallatin County, the same county that didn't give a shit that a 4-year-old girl was having cigarette burns put out on her legs and out on her mouth. Cigarette burns. You say child abuse is acceptable, you say, what, I guess wife abuse is acceptable, the man is the one that always wins no matter what? I think it's bullshit. I think it's fascism, and I think it's been fascist my entire motherfucking life, and you fucking fascists don't have a heart, don't give a shit, don't empathize, and that makes you all fucking psychopaths. Our leaders are psychopaths. Big fucking surprise that the people are psychopaths too.